Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom. It's your brother Quanah Wath with the Great Millstone Charlotte Camp, coming with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And this morning, I wanted to touch on, man, we're going through trials. It's like it, so that we keep our edge, man. You know, the Lord has, chosen us to be soldiers, right? As I'm gonna get here in Second Timothy. But we've been chosen to be soldiers for the Lord, man. And that means we're in a spiritual war. So we can't afford for the cares of this life to affect our mission, man. We have to be singularly focused on, the mission, which is salvation, man. To do whatever it is that we can do to obtain that salvation. But we gotta keep our edge, man. We can't get soft out here, right? This whole world is designed so that you get comfortable and then you forget your true purpose. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, we've been awoken to our true purpose. And the trials and afflictions that we go through on a daily basis are there so that we maintain our focus, our sharpness, in the spirit. So I'm gonna start here in Second Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, right? So we're soldiers, man. We're in spiritual war. You know, we fight spirit. We're in the fight every day, man. Because what we're doing is the antithesis, of what this world portrays, man. This is the only doctrine that is attacking the foundations of this Babylonian system, right? And that's why it's such a threat to these people because this is the only thing that can topple this kingdom, man. The spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Um, verse 4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier, man. So we've been chosen to be soldiers, man. We've been picked to push the Father's ministry forward, man. To do this work, right? But as a soldier, you have one mission, right? Our mission is to feed the sheep, and do all these things that pertaineth unto salvation, man. Because ultimately we want to be partakers in the kingdom, man. We want to be a part of that elect number. Lord willing, we are. But that's why it says endure hardness, man. And let's get that to be hardened. The definition it reads, experienced in a particular job or activity, and therefore not easily upset by its more unpleasant aspects, right? So, we're gaining experience, man. Starting with our elders and apostles, those are the most experienced men, in this faith, man. So they've seen things and been through things that we can only imagine, man. So they have that experience, man. They've been hardened, right? And that's where we're, reaching towards, right? That hardness, that experience, because like it says, therefore not easily upset by its more unpleasant aspects, right? And what are those unpleasant aspects, man? You having to sacrifice things, you have to forego, things of the flesh, friends, family, your life in this world. You have to forego it because you've been chosen to be a soldier of Yahweh Shai, man. You look, this is a what's the word? We're on like a missionary mission, or we've been chosen as spiritual special forces, man. So we have to focus on the task at hand, man. We can't allow the cares of this life to pull us away from what we've been ordained to do, man. So let's go to oh yeah, let me pull that up too. because we have to maintain our edge. So this is all the hardness that we go through is keeping our edge. But what does it mean to lose your edge, right? And it says to lose one's edge means to lose the skills, the conviction, or energy that helped make one a success before, right? You go into the parable of the sower seed, that those who were sowed on the rocks or sowed in the thorns. It's like it, they each ended up falling out of the truth, man, roughly paraphrasing. But, that's going into, man. They lost their edge, man. They got too comfortable, right? The way this life is set up, people seek comfort. When they run from discomfort, when we're running to discomfort, right? Because we understand that the comforts of this life are gonna be, stripped away from us regardless, man. We're about to go through the worst persecution that the earth has ever seen, man. And it's all for Yahweh Shemel Shai's sake, man. So we understand that, if we truly believe that we're gonna be willing to endure, and ultimately we're gonna have to pray for the spirit to endure all these things, man. But we have to continue to be sharp, to be focused, to be honed in, right? Because everything in this world is designed to pull you out of that, man, to knock you off your pivot, to put you in a state of that laissez-faire attitude, man. Let's read that one more time. To lose one's edge, to lose the skills, the conviction, or energy that helped make one a success before, man. And we've seen, you read through the history of our people, man. That's what's happened, man. They lost the edge, and they get comfortable in Esau society, man. They become those uh uh how's it go, Salakia? Those dumb dogs who cannot bark. You know, they're they're useless to the Lord because they they're what's the word? Salakia. They've gotten to a point of success or esteem or acclaim where they're like, you know what, I don't need the Lord anymore, man. I'm not gonna focus on forwarding Yahweh Shemal Shai's word. I'm gonna focus on myself, right? That's why scriptures talk about give me neither poverty nor riches, man, right? Because on both sides of the spectrum, you can fall away from the Lord because you be over afflicted or over indulgent, man. So that middle ground, that's what it talks about. Just give me meat for the day, roughly paraphrasing, man. Whew. Because we just need enough, to get through our day to day and continue to push this word, man. But that goes into that age, because we're always it's always in our mind's eye that I'm doing this, to receive salvation from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. So let's go to Hebrews 12, because the Lord is chastening us, but it's because we're His sons at the end of the day, man. Now this is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 11. Now no chastening for the present seemed to be joyous, right? So it doesn't feel good, you know. We're being put in that furnace of adversity, man. But it's gonna be hot, but the Lord is gonna take us out of it, man. When He deems us ready. Um, no chastening for the present seems joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them that were exercised thereby. Right. So we're going through these hard things, man. We're going through these trials, because the Lord wants us focused, man. He wants us to be on our watch. He wants us to, be on our toes, man. You can't get flat-footed out here, man, or else you get knocked down. You stay on your toes. You stay circumspect. You keep looking. You continue to watch. Actually, let's get that in Ephesians, because you have to continue to watch, man. You have to know what's going on around you, man. The Lord has, chosen us as watchmen. Whew. Here's Ephesians 5:15. And it reads, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil," man. And we're in evil times, man. And it's about to get even worse. We've seen, these Edomites have turned on the CERN machine, so they're dealing with portals and demons, on an even greater level right now. And we see the things coming to pass, right, man? The sedition among men, the love of many waxing cold, the plagues, famines, pestilence, all these things coming to pass. The spirits created for vengeance, all these things that the Lord has designed to destroy the wicked, you know. But if we weren't, if we didn't have our edge, going back to that, if we weren't looking and seeing and paying attention, man, if we weren't being sharp, in the spirit, we would be walking blindly, man. That's why continuing on, it said, "Be ye, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding that the will of the Lord, or what the will of the Lord is, and be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit." Right. So we have to make sure we're uh, circumspect, as it says, man. We have to continue to watch, right? But if you're in your comforts, man, if you you're not going to be paying attention, man. You're just going to be trying to continue in what makes you feel good, man. But we have to run towards that discomfort, man. And again, it's about balance, right? That's what you can't be unbalanced in this thing. But our main focus is the salvation of this, and to prophesy, man. So let's go to Ecclesiastes, and we'll close it with this 7, because the Lord puts us in these afflictions, so that we're always looking to Him, man. We always have hope in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and we always look to Him for our for blessings, man. For help, right? If we were in a state of prosperity, we wouldn't be looking towards the Lord, right? We think that everything was going to be okay. That's why the scriptures talk about those who have received their reward on this side uh, will know death by pain, man. Because they refuse to come back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But this is Ecclesiastes 7, and starting in verse 2. "It is better to go into the house of mourning than to the house of feasting." Right. So the house of mourning, the scriptures talk about how, Salakia, slips my mind. Oppression maketh the wise man mad. Right. So we're in a constant state of mourning, man, because we know that we're kings and princes, rulers of this earth, but we're underneath this base man. But we understand that it's because of our transgressions, man. This punishment from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And going into that losing, it's like it going into that hardness, you know, uh, that's part of the bitterness of this truth, man. Is is understanding that it was our fault that we are in this position in the first place. Man, this is for our punishment, and knowing that 2/3 of our people are going to have to die on this side, right? That's part of that bitterness, and that's part of that. Going back to this word hardness, Salakia, or hardened. It says, experienced in a particular job or activity, and therefore not easily upset with its more unpleasant aspects, man. That's part of those unpleasant aspects that going to how we're supposed to eat this whole roll, but in your mouth it's sweet as honey, but in your belly it's bitter. That's part of that bitterness, man. And another part of that bitterness is the afflictions that we're gonna have to go through. The losing of friends and family, the having to be as pilgrims, all these things, because we're not of this world, so the world doesn't choose us, you know, it casts us aside. Well, we've been chosen by Yahweh Shabbat Shai. Lord willing, we be of that elect number. So we'll be good, man. We'll be taken care of. Should we continue, man, and endure. Um, Continuing on. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men. Why is it the end? Because you're in your comfort, man. Once you get comfortable, you stop working, right? You lose your edge, going back to that. You lose your edge. Or you lose the skills, the conviction, the energy that made you a success before, right? Um, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart, to his mind. Um, Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better, right? And how's it being better, man? You're being sharpened, man. You're being sharp. You're becoming sharp in the spirit, right? uh, your conviction grows. Your understanding grows. Your what's the word? The fire that you have for Yahweh Shema Shai continues to grow. This whole thing is about growth, right? And maintaining that sharpness, you can continue to grow. Verse 4. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. And that mirth is that comfort. You're seeking the pleasures of this life, right? You falling victim, you know, uh, to the truth being choked out by those thorns as a reason of, I think it's Mark 4. You know, once you lose that edge, you become soft. You get weak, man. And then that's when the ways of this world can take hold, man. But if you're sharp, if you maintain that hardness, going back to that Second Timothy, you can continue in the faith and continue to endure and grow, right? But that's why the Lord puts us through these afflictions. That's why He puts us through these different tests, because He's testing your faith, man. He's testing whether or not you're gonna take a spiritual, what's the word? Like a spiritual decision or a carnal decision, man. You know. So we're being tested to where it's like, look, you stay sharp in the spirit, you're always gonna take a spiritual approach to everything that comes to your life, man. You're always gonna lean on Yahweh Shem Shai when you come in those times of trouble, right? And that's preparing us for Jacob's trouble, for the coming calamities that we're about to face, man. So, again, I didn't want to make this too long. Uh, the Lord is testing us. He's trying us, so that we keep our edge, man. So, I pray that lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. I want to close by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Wa Kwame Asherala, Wa Abad the Ball. DTA soon. We almost home. Shalom.